Okay, I'm back. I don't know. I think I'm understanding what's going on. My direct connect internet is not working. I have no talking the freaking wire that goes into the wall isn't working. So it's throwing me on my Wi-Fi. And so that's the problem. Like you're talking 8,000 kilobytes per second. Like people can stream this in 4K if they want. I think maybe even 8K. Going across like through walls, not gonna work, man. It's like the spaceship stream all over again. It's got to be direct connected. If you want the best connection, and that's what's been going on. So I have to get them out here to fix that crap. This is ridiculous. So I'm on Wi-Fi. Who knows when the stream's gonna crap out again? Hold on, let me just try to fix it. Refresh the cache of everything. All right, I guess we're maybe okay now for a minute. We'll be here I'll be here till the stream dies again, okay? Let's expose Bitcoin in 8K. 37 minutes till the daily candle close. It will be, if all stays the same or higher, it would be the 5th highest candle close in human history. Any given day above 69,000 is a wonderful day. Any day that buyers test that level and confirm its validity as support after recapturing it is a wonderful day. Technically, you really are. I'm not kidding. I mean, it could fail, of course, right? But okay, Vara, calm down. We'll look at Vara because it's the 11 cents just seen. So the resistance, right, the old all-time high from 2021 has been recaptured, has formally been back tested yesterday, and now we're engulfing yesterday's back test. That is a break, hook, and go confirmation in the works. Very good. It's not bad. To think it's bad is crazy. Like, even if it failed. These are really good things. So we will see, though, because we don't expect things. We don't act like we know things. The people who act like they know things are the worst people. Okay? All we know how to do is identify inflection points from history and to set up entries and stop losses as close to those levels as possible, because that gives us inherently the max upside for a trade. Then pattern recognition, oscillators, and variables, congregation variables. But great day for Bitcoin. I mean, people are like losing their minds. I can't believe it, man. It's just sitting there. It's like, dude, these things, 72 hours. I mean, over 72 hours. But the break, the hook, the go is 72 hours on the daily, right? You got to break 24 hours. You got to hook 24 hours. Then you got to go 24 hours. You're doing it, man. Okay, we've got, that's it, man. Like for the stock market, Good Friday. We're done. Like the stock market's closed until Monday, right? So I guess we could, well, let's go back to Vara. Let's just do this.
Since we started out on Bitcoin, let's go further into crypto.
Oh my God, dude. Vara's up 18% now. Imagine someone joins the community. They request an asset for the first time ever. It just happens to be a perfect, ungodly, harmonic framework trade setup. Then they join the Patreon after all that. And then it plays out, and then they become hype king within a couple weeks of joining and requesting this. How crazy would that be? Because I'll tell you, man, if we're going to see 18 cents, 27 cents, how has this dude not become hype king? He respected the TA before even being in the Citadel. Yup. Bush, thanks for the 199 super chat. Thank you, dude. Remember, if you're new, $3 contribution, there's a new emoji that falls in the jar. I don't know. Some people saw it, some people didn't, but okay. It is not rare, or it's not common you see this framework. And what I was going to say before my freaking internet went out, This reminds me of 2020 when the newer S-Coin, were created, and then they were listed on exchanges, and you think about CRV and Cake and Bake and all these other ones, and then like this same freaking thing happened where they just like collapsed, and then the patterns get painted by the composite man. Then they go, and then they go nuts. They don't stop at 27 cents. They don't stop at 33 cents. They go up stupid amounts, and then all the dumb money floods into this market. Okay, and we'll look at that. Like, so just thinking here, Ocean was a good one. CRV was. Let's just Ocean. Let's go to Ocean. See if I remember my memory. It's been years now. Ocean Men, Take Me by the Hand. That is taken by the hand already. It's gone again. Was this one? It was, man. It freaking was. There it is. Okay, you had a shark. A freaking shark pattern. You can't make it up, dude. And they even did give you like a bonus type 2 right there. I mean, it was quick, right? But go back to these streams and look at it. I mean, that's it. Begins and then dumps, and then the pattern gets painted. And then what happened to Ocean Man? It took you by the hand. It went to another universe. And then I don't even remember, was it Cake to BUSD, if my brain serves me well? No, they don't even do BSB anymore, do they? Cake, man. Old Cake. That wasn't it. I don't know, man. Cake to US dollar tether then, probably. There it was, dude. Oh my God. 2020, right? They rug pull it, they scam it, and then the pattern. And then the run. And then it's done. Because it's not an investor's market, it's a trader's market. You identify the patterns, you take an entry with a strategic stop loss set up, and you take profits, you have your trading plan established before you long, you stick to it, and then you're out. And then you don't get cute. You don't, I'm gonna re-enter up here. Don't do that. Remember, you gotta think about these as comets, man. These patterns, and like, okay, stop obsessing over Cake. Get over it. It's over. Go look for the next Cake. Okay, the next Cake would have been CRV. Way back, 2020, man. And it's like, history's with us again, man. You just wait. You got to give this one probably 3 months, but here it was. The same structure, the same thing going on with Vara went on with CRV. Look what they did. Look what these freaking scammers did. They listed their joke of an S-Coin Honda CRV crap, and it just crashed. It lost everything. But then someone started buying, and then they started painting exactly what we know. And then what happened? It was freaking gone. So what the whole purpose of what I'm saying is, like, you just can't be that surprised. Whatever. What was it? Gosh dang it. Right here. How can you be surprised if Vara does what all those other joke scam loser coins did? There's no value. There's no intrinsic value. They're scams. Vara's a scam. CRV's a scam. Ocean's, they're all jokes, dude. It doesn't matter if they have real world purpose and use case or utility, because when the bubble pops, the ecosystem will collapse. People will stop using it. But my God, man, when it's set up like this, that's the party. The party has just begun, and this could last for another 3 to 6 months. But you'll see 30, 40, 50 cents maybe off of this. Humble beginnings. And then it will top out and it will collapse. And you know what will happen? It will probably make lower lows than this level right here. But that could be a year from now. And then eventually what happens down here? Okay, it's 2027, 26. The same harmonic framework took 400 days to develop. It's down here now. Let's trade it. Doge is pumping. Is it? Not really. I mean, like, not since we looked at it on the last stream, which was 10 minutes ago. Nah, it was up 20% today. Yeah, it pumped today. Understandable, but it isn't. There's no ongoing pump in the past 20 minutes. Okay. Do you understand what my point was in going into that little educational sermon, the tripping through time, looking back? Do you get it? I just hope like the message is getting across to you. That's the mentality you need to have on this market. These things suck. They're jokes. They're just, it's Fugazi. It's Matthew McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street. They're jokes. But they can present us with rare opportunities to make money, but you must have a trading plan. You must stick to that plan. You exit when it's done and you move on, man. Move on. Go to international paper. Go on to something else. Go on to Tilray. Go find the harmonic structure again, because there are thousands upon thousands of charts to look at. Or, hey, man, we could just go on over to check out where it was, where this same magical framework existed. But I know it took forever. It was the weekly, and it was on metal miners. And there it was. Remember, it's a trade setup, an active trade setup posted March, like the beginning of this month. Okay? You identify the M shape, type 1, type 2, but then you got that bonus slightly higher low there, that sign of strength. The failure from sellers to retest $2. $2, it's not a joke, dude. This is huge. Too much demand. Strong. Now running. Currently trading at its highest price since July last year, and soon since May last year. A long way to go. $6 target, way higher, $5.90. The miners, man. KGC was another one. Had a great day. My alert went off. It's trading at its highest price since December. Not really big, but dude, 8:30, 10:30, the Jesus man. You had a type 1 and a type 2. Okay, you had a supply line breached, right? You had the Bulkowski bump. You had the back test of the breakout. Type 1, type 2, but then you got the Thomas Bulkowski going on now. You got the classic accumulation, the rule of 3, 581 being broken. Do you not think this is real? Do you think this is a joke, dude? You can come watch this stream. You think that 581's a joke. It's not. 2016 peak. It's an inflection point. They're breaking it. 4.2 plus %.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
Totally legal. 8:30, 10:30, eventually. Then, speaking of golds, why don't we just do it? I know people are going to riot. You didn't look at Ethereum, bro. Here's golds. Jesus chimes for gold. All-time highs. Peter shifts in the chat. 22.33. One day I hope to say
32.33 repeating, of course.
Just not yet. That might be 6 months to a year from now. 32.33 repeating, of course. But 1414 on deck, 2265. The 1618 at 2359. Golden mean ratio up there. Hello, everyone. Sorry about the crazy internet stuff, and I don't know. It happened to me like on my last stream too. And then, it's sometimes we have technical difficulties. Things happen in our lives, on our computers, on our internet. Remain empathetic to the content creator when that happens. Don't be going in my general chat in my Discord talking about how, I'm getting soft. I guess he just doesn't care anymore. You know who you are. Like, what are you doing? Okay, gold, killed it. Silver. Not killing it, but still elevated. Eventually, I know, man, eventually. Like, I'm not saying, look, you got to think about it like, it's probably going to be at $30 soon at some point. Which is, okay, cool, dude. That's like 18%, 20%. It'll be up 20%, but it might take 6 months, 3 months. It's a fat and slow horse. And we are horse racers, right? We are picking the fastest, best performing horses, right? Silver's like the XRP of metals. You know, it's just slow. High market cap too. I mean, it takes a lot to move the meter. 1.5 trillion. No, I'm sorry. And guess what? Like Bitcoin, you have to think about every day the new conversions to Bitcoin. People find out about Bitcoin and they learn about it, and I'm sold on Bitcoin. There is no new people joining the world that are like the financial world being like, oh, I've learned about silver, I'm in, dude. You're just not going to have that, right? Bitcoin's a newer phenomenon, a generational phenomenon. Silver is there. It's going to be there. We're going to be dead. It'll be there. I mean, you know, it'll be there. Bitcoin will be there forever too, though, but Bitcoin's way newer, right? So you got to think about it like that. Okay, not silver. Let's go to Ethereum. Sorry, I know we kind of skipped on the big ones because Vara kind of got me on a educational rant, but for the good of the community, I think. Ethereum, here it is, man. Just whatever. Gonna underperform Bitcoin, I bet. Let's go. We got to look at the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart. I bet it looks terrible. I bet it looks as equally bad as it probably should look. Just flirting with the 3580 overhead resistance back from 2022, right there. They're really struggling here to break that. I think like above that, if they can, like it's all about can they hold it, $4,000+ again. You haven't really even attempted a rally here. I think you'll attempt one. I think it'll go higher, but all dependent on up there, man. The Bitcoin, okay. By the way, 73,835 up there. That's the all-time high. You are in striking distance. It will not take much. We could wake up and we're at all-time highs any day. That's how close you are. Okay, let's go BNB real quick. Yeah, just hanging out in the dead middle of two mega levels, 500, 640. Nothing to do, nothing to see. They tested it one time, and that's it. Okay, nothing actionable. 583. Sol, big meh. Yeah, just elevated. I think 216 eventually, all-time highs eventually. I think it looks fine. You know, you would be paying some premium to own it right now, fresh. But it's kind of cool to see like this supply line is being regarded as a demand line 2 days in a row now. I think patience, you will see higher prices. But certainly there's no like actionable, amazing, like, okay, we looked at Vara, right? Like 3-4 days ago. It was there, dude. It was literally right there. The comet was as close to Earth as you could have had it. It was hit enter time. It's trading plan, entry now, stop loss where it would be, and then the take profits to layer out. It was there. This is not really doing that. Most are, like, and remember, 99% of the time, any random chart, you're not going to have that entry now situation. You got to scan through hundreds of charts, if that not thousands, to find that entry now situation. So Sol, it's good though. It's like, we're just looking at it because it's one of the largest market cap cryptos. Type in the chat for Sol. I think it's fine. I think it's better than Ethereum, probably. Like and perform, like kind of the way it's consolidating right now is a little better. We will look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. Don't let me forget. XRP, let's look at that real quick. Up 2.2%. Again, man, fat, slow horse. It's like silver. It's like, all right, yeah, you'll eventually get to the finish line. You'll eventually probably get to 91 cents when it's all said and done. Bitcoin's at 100K. Okay, XRP finally did it, man. It's at 90 cents. Wow. It will probably woefully underperform everything, but still, it's okay. Still doing some nice things. I mean, technically, it already played out, right? Like the top of the harmonic targets, right? A and C, it pretty much completed, but I still think like there's more upside. If you look at the weekly, all the higher lows, it's probably going higher. but in time, and it might take a lot more time than others to get there. Okay, now let's look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, because I've missed it. I want to see it, man. What's going on, dude? Okay. People texting me Jumanji. What about it, man? Oh, yeah, Jumanji, yeah. Dude, how about the freaking monkeys in Thailand that have gangs now? Thailand monkey gangs, monkey on monkey crimes, and then the monkeys actually have like ringleaders in their gangs, and the Thailand police are having to like identify the leader of the monkey gangs and are having to like tranquilize them. Welcome to 2024. Insane. Oh yeah, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Death be upon ye, Vitalik compared to Bitcoin. We're waiting. Price action. Wyckoff distribution, phase E, well in effect. 17 minutes until your lowest daily candle close since January 8th, 2024. And guess what? Your second lowest daily candle close since April of 2021. Bye-bye Ethereum to BTC. Nothing's going to save Vitalik. I'm telling you, dude. You see this red dotted line? It's not, oh, that was the top. That was the literal date that Vitalik changed Ethereum from proof of work to proof of stake. That red line. And ever since then, number go down. Last points of supply, insane amounts. And now phase E. So the markdown phase. See a way lower, 3 million sats, whatever. Way lower. Oh, look, man. Another educational harmonic where the downtrend concludes with a selling climax, the Neum shape. The M shape ushers it all in, the reversal. That's history, though. Remember, this was back when Ethereum was proof of work. Okay, GG no re is what what I would say, what millennials would say. It's not what the kids would say. GG no re. That's been going on for a long time, dude. If you don't have class, you say easy to the person who says GG no re.
The stream crashed right after I requested the other day. What do you think of high USDT on the weekly? Backtested support looking left.
Thank you, Egg. Yeah, you did. Dude, see, that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Of course it could. If somehow the buyers come in and we're above 8.5 cents, dude, yeah, 100% upside. Of course. But the thing is, remember the high comet? There was a trade setup posted and it played out brilliantly. One of the best trade setups of the season. And we were just talking about, right, you know, and then they'll go up and then they'll collapse. And then they'll end up virtually trading lower than they did before. And that's where I'm at. So it's like you're now in la la land. You're now in like territories where the upside is just could be limited, more limited than you think, because we knew without a shadow of a doubt the upside potential here. But up here, man, in outer space, after a buying climax and 300% appreciation in value in 100 days plus, it's limited and it could collapse and it wouldn't be weird at all. Look at that. Like, they're testing 8.4, 8.5 cents, the key inflection points, a million times, and they're failing. So to me, I mean, I wouldn't be like buying high right here. It's funny because the ticker's high. You'd be buying high up here. It's just not great. There's no value here. None. I don't give a crap what you say. No value. This is exactly where big money could offload their position. What if this thing goes down to 4.9 cents from here? It goes down 35 to 40% in value from here, from this price. And all it ends up doing is putting in the highest low of the entire uptrend. And what if we get something like this? Now that makes sense. I could maybe get behind that. You could strategize an entry with a tight stop loss below 4.5 cents because duh, look, the harmonic top and this valley from 2022. Okay, let's wait for high to lose another 40% of its value. Get a deeper retrace from the previous low to high, and then we'll talk. But up here, dude, Rudy Poo, who cares what it is? Right now, I think you're in the casino, and there's the high slot machine. Okay, let's go walk over to the high slot machine. Pull the levers. Keep pulling those levers, dude. Keep hitting those buttons. That's high right now. But before, right? Down here in October, it was the high poker room. The high stakes, high poker room. All right, I'm down to walk into the poker room. Because I know I've got I could have a strategic edge depending on the players and the cards I get. And if I don't like the cards, I just fold them. But right here, pocket aces. This is a pocket aces poker room trade setup. And now we're at the slot machine. Does that make sense? Because you're always going to be in the casino when you're trading. You have to understand that. It's all about implied risk, right? Odds, probabilities, nothing certain. But yeah. Is this stream on, dude?
Bruh.
Is chat dead? Anyone? Thanks to 700 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the stream, like button, bell, sub, whatever, man. I know. I've been disowned. I didn't stream yesterday. People have already rioted and burned down their cities. Okay, some of y'all here, looks like it. Again, education-centric stream. My delivery might be abrasive. It might hurt your feelings. I don't know. Like, you might be a really sensitive person. Yeah, I get it. But, like, think about you're always walking into a casino when you're especially when you're trading S coins. Untraditional market, right? But at least when you have the framework and you apply the framework, you are playing poker, at least, man. Up here, you're playing, so that's the game of skill. The game of skill. It takes years and time to learn this stuff, to get a good feel for the context, everything, right? Up here, it's the slot machine, the game of chance, the roulette table, the joke. You do not want to play those games. Okay. So, Egg, there you go, man. Are we cool? Hopefully we are, man. Storage made a recovery. Bro, storage, man. I know it fell below 69 cents. Anything above 75 cents is really, really good. Okay? That's a liquidity grab, stop loss hunts. But what's going on? It's like, here's your higher low than the previous low, and now you got higher lows than this low. I mean, all they're doing is stair stepping. All they're doing is more than before, and now you're above 75 cents. And anything above 75 cents long enough, the target is 124 to 129. Above that, crazy world, $2. That's what happens. Bitcoin will pull back, and these things get violent, man. Violent liquidity grab, stop loss hunts. KuCoin got destroyed. I got to show you. It was so brilliant how they did it, man. Now, I get it, but it is beautiful. Like, because we all know $15 was a key level from history. Undeniable. It's so real, right? An up thrust through that level, then a failure.
Speaking of scam coins, I noticed this little guy the other day.
Comcast,
Would you
thanks
mind
so much for
taking
the
a
$50
gander?
contribution.
Seen.
Much love, man.
Used on
Saw you just got
Coinbase.
Coney Street,
Thanks
man.
again, good sir.
You said hi. I saw you, dude. I was eating my oatmeal. All right. What was it? What the heck, dude? Everything gets screwed up when the internet goes out like that. Hold on. Seam. Maybe. I mean, we will look at it, certainly. I mean, that's the only request. All right, we'll look. All right, so KuCoin, this is beautiful, isn't it? Is it not the dream? Like how they fail after a huge run, right? They back test one level as support and it runs to the next level, and then they can't do it, and then the upthrust, and then the sell-off, and then what? They formally back test that inflection zone as resistance and confirm. They reconfirmed its validity before the markdown in the news. That's brilliant, man. It's the same thing. If you flipped it over, this would be actionable for a long. Oh yeah. Look at this. You're just in this one low, then the second low, the lower low, and then they recaptured it, and then they backed it. That is the dream. That's what you're looking for, chat. You're looking for price action like this. And then the target would be 10 bucks. But the only issue is it's such a terrible trend, if you looked at it like this, that you're probably just looking for an 886 from this high to low. Yeah, like 10 bucks, you know, and then it's going to make a lower high than the previous high and probably run again. But I don't know in this situation because KuCoin's like what, under investigation, like for like fraud and crazy weird stuff that CZ, you know, CZ and all those, Mashinsky, all of them. They're now, like KuCoin's now under that microscope. Not under the microscope, how about in the crosshairs, right? Don't know if I'm gonna be messing with stuff like that, dude. That's tough, okay? Anyway, Shiba's up 6%, the poor man's Doge. Not even doing anything close to what Doge is doing. You think they're attempting a rally like others, and 35555 and then 4K, and they break 4K, then yeah, you're ready to run to 5,500. The party's probably not over yet. You just don't know. Again, like we're flipping coins, we're at the casino most of the time. On all charts. You're at the casino, but you're at the game of chance casino. You're not at the poker table, or you're not counting cards at the blackjack table. The only two games really where you can actually apply skill and actually make money. Hey, look down here. It was the game, more of a game of skill, right? The shark was identified. The back test of the bottom of the zone was identified. I mean, there were times the Shiba comet was at its closest point to Earth in October and November of last year. And now, flip your coin, dude. Put it all on red or black. The Shiba roulette table. Bitcoin Cash had a breakout yesterday. It was beautiful. And they continuing it today because that's what happens when supply that exists at a key level from history is absorbed by those buyers. Up another 5.72%. It was up over 7% earlier. 586 at the highs. The target 637, 648. You'd think. Beautiful, man. There was so much demand. This is what we're talking about. Like, remember I said you have to be smoking crack. I think I verbatim said that to not think that Bitcoin Cash is in a real uptrend. It is. And now they're just putting in the highest high of the entire uptrend. And you probably got a little bit more upside. Look left. There's like, what would make you think there's not much more, like there's not upside to 637? That's the price almost always goes there. Always. So you're in the dead middle of a zone here. With patience, you'll probably get it. Nice. Very, very nice. Hello, Vegas tech guy. Huh, we were talking about casinos in Vegas. Well, we weren't talking about Vegas, but still. Okay. Hey, Uniswap's up 4.2%, man.
Is that a joint?
Still, though. You really, man, it's just, you're below 14 bucks. Would love this to be above 14 bucks. I wonder if like this is one low and this is a second low. It's not very pronounced. It doesn't really seem like it. Seems like this is just all one wave here and you're pulling back. Again, above 14 bucks, you're probably in Rolex territory up there, 20 bucks. There's just casino. I mean, game of chance kind of stuff up here. Because the game of skill is long past the game of skill. October 2023. The dream of all dreams. Developed over 300 to 500 days. And then it was gone. And then it played out. And now you got to wait for, you'll have to wait probably for years on Uniswap to ever see a bottoming base this perfect again. It will take years because that means the whole cycle that has just begun off of this has to play out. We got to go through the continue the markup phase and then the mania phase with all the stupid dumb money, right? They got to run this thing up to 786, 886. Oh yeah, Uniswap's going to change the world, dude. Oh my God, their technology's so good. Oh dude, we're going to be and then it's got to crash, blow off top, and then the attempted dead cat bounce, attempted rally, and then it's got to crash again. It's got to go in a bear market for 8 months to a year, and then it's got to flatten out and bottom out again. That's going to take another freaking year. Okay, see you in 2027 for the same type of structural development that we had. Okay, let's just go to that one for Comcast, you know, since he only one requesting today. I know, man, I know. Seamless. Well, it's good, dude. If no one's requesting, that means that everyone's learning and they don't need me anymore, and that's perfect. You know what? It's pretty good. Comcast. I mean, no like harmonic framework or anything. The issue is it's a little far off now. I mean, the closer one is to 379, the closer one is to being able to strategize an entry and stop loss optimally. Right? What I just mean by that is like, okay, the closer you get to this level, the easier it is to be like, all right, my entry is going to be there. Stop loss will just probably be below this wick, this low. Okay, and then we would let this thing ride. You know, it could be back up here. It'd be 4-1 if you ever got an entry back down at like 390 or $4. You're just a little too far off now because of those past few days of pumpage. So, but it still looks great. I mean, that could be it. I mean, it's almost like they're triple bottoming it, like one valley, then two and three valleys, and then these two are higher than the lowest low, which indicates and represents more than before an accumulation. So it could be like 1 and 2 here, and okay, easy enough target would be like 694 if they ran this thing, and then after that a good target for 10, let's say $10, you know, psychological. But sure, yeah, I mean, you're near the bottom, man. They rugged it the whole way, and now someone's buying. And then now they're confirming that they're buying pretty much 1 and 2. It's kind of like, let me just show you a good example. We'll go back to Ethereum, just show you how it all concluded, how the whole bottom got put in on Ethereum. Similar structure. All right. Yeah, one could be like, okay, that's the M shape. It's very illiquid, man. Like I don't like 145,000 volumes, garbage, dude. Like good luck getting filled. Yeah, right. It's not going to work well for you, probably. I'm saying, though, we're looking at this generally like we would an asset with 1 million volume without scam wicks for the sake of the education, for the sake of people in here that genuinely want to learn. So it's like that. I mean, forget the scam wicks. It's a freaking bat pattern, right? Like a bat pattern. Give me a type 2, maybe. But, okay, Jesus chimes. Okay, Chad, okay, we did it, man. We got a 5th highest daily candle close in the history of human civilization. Have a chat. Gosh dang it, dude, of course. Of course, hey, here we are, man. We did it, man. Hey. All right, sorry. Let's go back, man. Logo on the 8s, man. There it is. A break, hook, and... Well, ladies and gentlemen, a break, hook, and go has been confirmed on the daily on Bitcoin. The break, the date of March 25th. The hook, March 27th. The go, March 28th. It is confirmed, chat. Your strongest form of confirmation is confirmed. That's it. That's incredible. Imagine, like, well, I'm sure there are probably people out there that are like, hi, I'm on YouTube. I'm bearish on Bitcoin. Reinitiating short on Bitcoin. I'm going short. Like, you just like, what are you doing? Amazing uptrend. Fiat purchasing power collapsing, taking on $1 trillion of debt every 90 days now, and you got a bullish break, hook, and go off the old all-time high from November 2021, and you're trying to tell me with all those variables, you're going short or you're bearish on Bitcoin. You're stupid. You're legit stupid to think that, even if it fails. Just ignoring all the technicals, the bullish technicals. Crazy. I mean, like, if that doesn't get you high, then nothing will.
Look here. Look, listen.
I gotta tell the patrons, you know. Well, of course, yeah. Eli H, thank you so much for the 2 months of support, man. Thank you for re-upping in the Citadel / Patreon. Really appreciate that, man. So you just did that like, what, an hour ago? Much love, bro. Remember, 100% crowdsource stream. So if y'all aren't supporting the community, I'm not making money from advertising. You're not having to watch ads. I'm playing copyright music. No affiliate marketing links shoved down your throat. Okay. No sponsorships ever. So it's just y'all. So the single best way to support the community is by joining the Patreon or the Citadel, the premium Discord membership. So thank y'all. Okay. Was about to do something. Oh yeah. Likes were hidden. Let me change that real quick. Thanks for the 800 people tuned in. 244 likes. What are you doing? To refresh everything. Hold on, man. Well, can't. I hit edit and it doesn't let me do it. So the likes will remain hidden because there's nothing I can do about it, Brad. Wow, of course. This is what happens when your internet goes off midstream and whatever. Okay. Go back to Ethereum, look at it. See, just not performing anything like Bitcoin. It's just not that intriguing. I just don't. If you're like, hey, would you rather own Bitcoin or Ethereum? Bitcoin. That's it. Yep, not allowed. So weird. Okay, so I don't know, we were on a roll and then the day ended and then it's like, okay, cool. Wow, dude, you want to speak about harmonics? About
Also,
Whirlpool?
Tangia is crapped out.
Incredible. Tangia crapped out too? Of course it did, man. Dude, this is like what dreams are made of, man. It could just be a type 1. But dude, I just can't emphasize enough, like, a bullish Gartley happening at a key inflection point. It's ungodly.
On ETH. Community took over. Dex tools update by next week. 100x easy. Each on ETH.
Lasher, you need to read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Listen to this guy. I mean, I appreciate the contribution, man, but like 100x. Easy. Like you even know, dude. You don't know? Stop acting like y'all know stuff. I don't act like I know where stuff's going on. I know how to identify
from
structured
Jordan
developments
Gigiendo.
so we can manage our
Riot
risk
blockchain,
appropriately,
please
because it could
Nick.
fail.
3
And y'all are like,
rising values
100 time
possible
X,
in a bull
easy.
market.
That's not what this community's about. You're out of your mind. Jordan, thank you for the 20. Oh, there we go. All right. Riot blockchain, the rising values, possibly. Hey, better verbiage, Jordan. Thank you, dude. Thank you. So, I mean, something like Whirlpool, dude. Want to look at this. It's the level, and you can't deny its existence back from 2018. And you're trying to tell me a bullish Gartley concludes there. It completes there. The dream. And then there's another one like UI. The freaking dream. It may fail, right? They may take this thing down to what, but dude, a bullish bat pattern. Where? An undeniable inflection point. Look, 2019 and 2020. It's freaking incredible where it's developed. So it's like, oh, we can manage our risk. We can have strategic stop losses set up, entries with those tight stops with maximum upside because we're buying at supports. We're buying at completions of M shapes. Bro, it's going to 100x. Nope. None of that. Asher doesn't respond. He got his shill in. That's all he needed. That's all he wanted, dude. Okay. I mean, like, right? I go on a little scolding like that. No response. That just means that, man, Lasher was here, chat, to inform you that he wants you to buy a scam so you can be his exit liquidity. Pump his S-coin scam that we've never heard of before and screw you. That's what he really said. Guess we'll go to Riot. I mean, it's like, well, I don't know. The miners, man, they ever gonna do anything? I don't know. Like Clean Spark, wrecked. Down 8% today, or 12%. Yeah, down 8% today. Then after hours, down 12+%. Here we go. Here we go. Doesn't matter, dude.
I am just drawing attention to our exciting project.
Your community's not better than our community,
rocks.
and you're trying to victimize my
Obviously,
community.
I don't fucking know.
By telling my community to go buy your crap that we've never heard of and we don't care about. Because this is not a crypto community. This is a trading community. Traditional technical analysis, the tool we use to manage our risk on charts. So we get a 3-to-1 reward to risk on our longs. We layer out a position. All caps doesn't make you right. Please, I mean, like, if you want to stay a member of this community, you really care, go read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas last year, and I guarantee you'll never type the things you're typing in these super chats ever again. So, like, Riot, Mother of God, man. Jordan, Three Rising Valleys, yeah, not really, because, like, remember, the key characteristic of the Three Rising Valleys is 2 peaks, 3 valleys, right? So you get 1 valley, a peak, a second valley, then a higher peak than the first peak, then the third valley, proportionately with the first and second. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Unfortunately, you don't really have that, right?
You know,
and I don't know, they're not really in that proportion to each other. But you do have the M-shaped type 2 return. Unbelievable, right?
Is that a joint?
Thank you, the dude. You can actually Tangia that, but I guess it's broken. Tangia is broken now. So, yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, but the third valley is the type 2 return of the bullish bat pattern. Near close enough to an inflection point. And it's interesting because you could say this in itself is an M shape, informal one, but sharp maybe. And then what's interesting about it is, okay, we know for a fact how real 986 is, right? 942, 986, candle high close from 2022, candle open from 2023. reversal in 2018. So it's like, what are they doing? The sellers push the price down 88% of the way from the previous low to high, but they're now failing, right? You're witnessing sellers on Riot unable to touch 986 again. I mean, maybe they do it eventually if Bitcoin craps out, right? Whatever. Maybe they're going to do it now, but like, it is interesting. Yeah, you do have the framework here. You are in an uptrend, right? And this is technically your highest low of this uptrend. The highest low just put in the 18th. Okay, so it's that, and then you've got to add on to that, you've got Hive. Bro, I mean, like, there it is. The M shape, it's the 886 bullish Gartley type 1, type 2, and it's all happening at a key inflection point. The closer you are to 286 to $3, the easier it is to manage risk appropriately with an entry and a stop loss just below that level. And then you let this thing with max upside 430, and then 560, then 680 up there for targets. Yeah, some of these miners got it, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna certainly play out, because if Bitcoin craps out, heck, man, the way they've been performing, it doesn't even matter if Bitcoin goes up. Notice that these miners have sucked for a while, while Bitcoin continues to make all-time highs. Bitcoin's like, what, a few percent away from all-time highs right now, and these things are just unable to do crap. So, and then the Bitcoin ETFs came into the picture, and that really sucked the wind out of liquidity for these miners. Yeah, you got Hive, and then Hut was also, yeah, I mean, you're same principle here. Whatever, third valley. It's really just more like, you're not looking at like one low then the second low, but look all where it's happening, right? So it doesn't matter. Oh, it keeps selling off a little bit more. If you were managing your risk appropriately, or the stop below 640, maybe they went a little bit lower, but it's like that. These are the areas where people can manage their risk appropriately. Entry, stop losses, max upside. They were doing this. There's a multitude of ones doing it, but the Hut's certainly performing better than a few others. And again, clean spark, man. Good Lord. You know, triple bottomed at a key level, and you thought it was going, and it's just like down 8%. Now it's down another 12. It's like, it's $17 right now after hours. Destroyed. Okay. Well, you know, man, this is what I get, chat. Spider all-time highs. You don't know. Now you know.
$4.99 from Greg P. Getting filthy rich while watching everyone suffer from inflation. No worries, brothers. You all just need to work harder. You know,
Greg
bootstraps
Pay,
and whatnot.
Like, I mean, it's happening, dude, right? Remember a couple days ago, it's like, dude, they're just going to do it. They're just going to, I guess it's going to go up now because it's so well respected. They did it. Intraday, highest level in human history. So Jesus chimes for the spider. It's like Michael Scott talking to his old boss, right? Yeah, all-time highs, okay. Dow Jones, highest daily candle close ever. So an all-time high in that regard. And not the intraday all-time high. That's still March 21st. But great stuff, man. Traders settling up at 39.8 for the first time ever. Wonderful. Remember, we got like sextuple, bearish divergence. Yep, sextuple, unreal. They just, nope, it just, there keeps being higher highs and there keeps being lower levels of positive Momo. It doesn't matter.
Why does it say paper jam when there is no paper jam?
Is that a joint?
Get wrecked, Samir. Thank you so much, dude. Be sure to come in on Saturday. Yeah. And don't forget to wear your flare. Thank you. And then the IWM, which is the poor man's index fund. It's just whatever. Hey, man, it's shoot, dude, they're doing it. I mean, they're friggin' doing it. Highest price and the highest daily candle close since March 2022. Some Jesus chimes there. They break 213, then we're on to something. They're definitely onto something above that. So have your alert set up, man. Like 213.75. You hear that beep. Some serious stuff's happening, man. Okay. I mean, to me, it's like it compared to others is bad. So the slowest horse. People are scared, man. People are scared. People are over leveraged, man, right now. People are complacent. I think interest rate cuts coming, but nothing. It doesn't make sense. How could they cut interest rates right now in this environment? They can't. So are they gonna change the market conditions?
$4.99 from Greg P. Did you see? Dollar Tree no longer selling their trash for $1.25. It's now $1.50. Wrecked. Thanks to the Fed, everyone I know will eat cat food.
Greg P., you can thank all the Soros DAs and AGs across the country that are not enforcing the law, not prosecuting criminals. They're getting released same day, no cash bail, and they're just stealing. Stealing from these places. Police aren't doing anything.
$14.20
Guess what?
from
the prices
cherry
go up.
picking.
You pay
Hey,
for
brother,
it, not
it's
the
been a
criminals.
Tune in often, even if it's just audio. Send an appreciation to the man who helped me become entirely self-sufficient since 17. Listen to this man, then apply it. Much love.
Cherry picking. Thanks for the.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint?
Thanks for the kind of joint contribution because it's 1420. Thank you, man. The only way you'd have been listening to me since 2017 is if you were in like Discord communities, because I wasn't even streaming till 2018, early 2018, but I was active in some community Discords doing TA and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Some people saw me in 1929. We covered the Great Crash 29. Remember October 24th? I was there. You were there. Some of y'all. We were there, man. Okay. ODFL, man, still climbing. Dude, I mean, this is a... What happened? Oh my God, it split. The split killed my... Okay, they split today. Wow. This is a trade setup. Now the chart's screwed up. Look, all my stuff. See if we can just move it now. Okay, no. Oh my God, dude, what are they doing? You know how to, I had it. Yeah, the classic accumulation, all back testing the old all-time high, and it's been doing well. It's off the entry was like, right? Wasn't the entry like no? I think ODP. No, this is it, man. Yeah, it's off the entry, but first take profits are higher. Old Dominion splitting today. Very nice. Remember MPC, Marathon Petroleum, Unstoppable, highest daily candle close ever today. Look at that. Shooting Stars performance was nothing. They just say, nope, too much demand. Oil stocks, you know how it was setting up, man. This one was in another world, but the other ones, you know how they were setting up. And they're still doing well. Like ConocoPhillips today hit its highest level since November 2022. Broke that overhead resistance from June 2022, like January 2023, September. So you think in pullback it'll just be a higher low and they'll run it again. Eventually, I think it'll go to all-time highs. Occidental, the dragon. It's the dragon. Highest daily candle close confirmed since October 19th. And nearing the gap fill. I thought my alert was going to go off. It didn't go off. The gap fill, the dragon. It's beautiful. And this is like probably a reaccumulation structure. So you're eventually looking for a target of 73 bucks on this and be gone. PLO, Valero. Again, man, just like beautiful. The dream. Third target of the trade setup is 177, that 1.618 fib extension. So 2 of the 3 targets achieved, but 1 more to go. Very, very nice. $8.25 for toast. Of course. Halliburton the dragon. Dude, what do you want, man? What do you want? Highest daily candle close since November 6th. On the way after the dragon and that right shoulder developed near the demand line.
Mitch,
Beautiful.
Long time. Can you check out the cat on Ethereum but valued in USD? I'm part of the community there and always respected your TA and wanna get your eyes on it.
Chase, thank you, dude. Sure.
$9.99 from Greg P. Oil, cattle futures, and newly everything else is headed for breakouts, but the Fed said jobs over inflation, so if you read between the lines, they picked the winners. They aren't here to save you all.
Greg Pay, thank you so much for the 10. Yeah, oil's been running. Well, I don't know, we can look at some more commodities. I don't think people give a crap about commodities here. It's been the crypto world. I don't know. Duh cat on Ethereum. What does that mean on Ethereum? Duh cat. Oh God, to wrapped ether. Okay, well, there's nothing to look at, okay? Because this is what you have to look at when you look at stuff like that. Couple with handle, man. Yeah, ascending triangle. Okay, it's gonna break out and go to 0.00000. Just remember, like, if you request something, you gotta understand what I'm here for, and there's not much I can really do when I'm looking at something that looks like this. Like, what? You know, it went like a week without any formal trades. No one bought or
Roy G.
sold
Biff.
from March 9th all the way to March 17th.
But if there's only one thing I do know,
Roy, Andrew, I don't know what you mean by that ever, but thank you. I think Orange Juice had his blow off top. Lincoln. Dude, if it breaks out, okay, dude. All right, cool. Targeting for 0, because look, it's trading at 0. And up here is also 0. So what do you want me to do on a chart like that? Okay, but I appreciate the contribution. Okay, I really do. Chase, no. Well, that's another problem, man. Like, if you know it's such a joke, you got to be like, okay, it's this, and here are a bunch of numbers. Here's literally exactly what I want or need. Dude, you have DAT, you have Ducat, you have Ducat coin, you have Dalat. Okay, so it's this one then. It kind of looks like this. All right.
Chfels super chatted $50. $50 from Chfels. Can we look at MOG/VIF on a daily? I apologize in advance if it's not desirable but heavily invested in this culture coin.
$3 from Bush. It's less worthless than worthless
Thank
now.
you, J-Fells. Mog. Don't get mogged. Thank you for the 50. Man, all I can do is tell you I'll try. I'll try to look at it. That's it, dude. That's all I can say. Eventually, I'll be hitting you up for Rolex. At some point. I don't know. Got to get closing on my new penthouse within the next week or two, next week really. So once I get all that squared away and settled, yeah, I don't know, might be in the market for one. Store value, man, whatever. There's not much I can. I mean, one low. Maybe it's like they're confirming accumulation, so it's in an uptrend, I guess. Uptrend for the little data we have, and if it keeps going, I don't know. They're gonna retest 87.75, and then 10,000 will be psychological after that. That's all I can do on Ducat, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I look at this and just anxiety, you know. Let's see here. Where is it? I'm looking for it. Yeah, dude, it's incredible. Like, you can't even make this up, dude. You can't make it up. I mean, I haven't even been on this chart in a while. We just had the M shape there. M shape, December, mid-December, and look at it. Number go up above $78. Yeah, so we got common retraces. Look how it, remember how it reversed with the bearish shark pattern, and how it's reversing with the bullish bat pattern. So 88 to $100 plus. But yeah, we'll probably see $100 oil off this. Yeah, I think we probably will eventually. Remember, the trend is your friend still. Okay, so the way this oil stocks look, I'd imagine this is going higher. All right, $87 on deck. That's it. Here's your golden zone. That's how long it's been. We scooted out. Yep, beautiful. Let's see here. It was Mog. About to Mog you, dude. And investment is not the right word to say. You would say you're speculating on a very, very low market cap S coin. Here's your Mog. I mean, there was a time and a place to maybe care about it, and it's not now. Up here, you're in La La Land now. Thing exploded. And now you're just, remember, you're just at the casino. Flip your coin, it lands on heads, it dumps really hard from here. But if it lands on tails, because tails never fails, hey man, we're gonna go test all-time highs again. Flip your effing coins on something like this, man. There's no strategic edge at all. Almost not worth even charting, for real. Yeah, M shape down here. Yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff was down here. It doesn't matter anymore. It's over in hindsight. Maybe, Chase. Maybe, dude. I don't know, man. I don't really have words to say besides coin flip. Literal coin flip. Nice trend, though, I guess. But understand, the asset could lose 88% of its value and make its highest low after doing that. That's the problem. That's the issue. Highest low ever. And still in uptrend, still more than before, but it's lost stupid amounts of its value from where it is. Oh, it drops like 80%, 85%. Yep, and it's still fine. That's the issue. That was like, you know, the last request of the day. I mean, the last one that was formally requested, of course. Coffee still looks good.
I am tempted to take a position on Coping Corporation, KOPN, but thinking that a patient wait until, if backtest of $1.95 is most prudent. Please assess.
Coiner, thanks for the 2113. Oh, we can, whatever that is, Coppin Corp. He's tempted. Well, look, man, thank you.
Great stream, sir.
Jay, thank you for the 3s and the kind words, man. I really appreciate it. And the Tron Connect. Integer, thank you. Coppin. You know, like cocoa, I think it's like a pound of cocoa is worth more than like an ounce of copper or something for the first time ever. Something weird. Coppin. Oof. Are you copping? Oh, I kind of get why you say that. I get why you say that, but
You watching the Bama UNC game tonight?
Yeah, I'll be watching that. I mean, not sure Bama has a chance. I don't know, man. Like, if they... So you watch them throughout the season, and it's kind of like, they're not really... I don't know how they're going to do anything, but somehow look where we are. You know, we're one of the last 2 teams in the SEC in the tournament. But, I mean, UNC is like #1 seed, and we haven't been to an Elite 8 game since 2004. We beat #1 Syracuse to get to the Elite 8. So you got to do it. If you want Elite 8, you got to beat #1. So the big level, obviously 158, 145, right? Man, I don't know. There's so many. Look at that. Good God, 1992. Guess there's another one right here, 189. You're below that too, though. I think if we were able, really, if we were able to get back down to 158, 145, it'd be like optimum, right? But anything back above 190 could be really good. Do I see like the framework? Not really. Is there like, oh, it's discernible through rising valleys locally? No. Ascending triangle? No. Is it the harmonic completing with the type 2? Nah. Is it like back testing resistance as support right now? Perfectly not really. So it's like, though it may be something to put on the radar, right? To put on the watch list to monitor, because it does seem like you made your highest high, you made your highest low, and any low that gets put in above 116 in time will be the highest low again, and the trend would continue. But yeah, it's just something to put on the watch list. But maybe, I don't know if do I see anything right now that sticks out as like actionable currently, right now, literally. There could be a little more downside. And I think the closer you are to 158, the better. But be on the lookout for 189 breaking. I'll have an alert set up, you know. You should too, above like 190. Okay, I think that was the last one for a coiner. Thank you, dude. Of course they have a chance. Yeah, I mean, you got to play the game, of course. Bama's got a chance. Actually, someone did like
What's up, Mitch? Can you take a look at Willy Wonka coin for me? Haha, JK man. Let's try $SLG. Stock. Thanks, man. By the way, the 2 canvas prints look sick in my office. Good stuff.
Fabman, thank you for the 20, and I'm glad you like them. And there's one more that got delisted. We gotta like repost it. I gotta figure that out. There's 3 of them actually. 3
22
canvas
euros
prints.
from Jal. Hey Mitch, can you take a look at NAK?
We will look
it's
at that.
kind of an M shape, but the X and D point at the same height. Just above its all-time lows. Is it still worth holding? Thanks for all you do.
Jelly, thank you for the 22 euros. Super chat. We can look at NAC, which is like a miner of some sort, right? Some sort of miner, if I remember. NAC. It's been a long time since I've heard that ticker. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think NAC is, but not very liquid either. SL Green Realty Corporation is mooning, but what's it doing? Come on. SLJ or G, but J. There you have it, man. What a type 1. What a freaking reaction. April 3rd. You have a memory of this place? No, just looked at it on stream, I guess. Yeah, question with it was, oh, no question. It was just, it's hit a 236 now. Remember, type 1 returns normally run between the 382 and the 618. So it's just rallying, but there's no like type 2 return or anything.
$19.99 from Benjamin Chode. Hey Mitch, can we look at Aave? Thanks.
We can look at Lind. Thank you, Benjamin. Thank you, man. Yep. Normally what you want to see, and you may never get it, this thing is just V-shape and it's gone, right? But normally you want to see something like this eventually if you can help it. Because it's the framework. It's just how it is. You want confirmation. You want locally a higher low to get put in. This was like, here's a low, here's another local low, and it's the lowest low. Normally you want to see like a higher low, because that's like the momentum is shifting back into the hands of the buyers. You're back at a level that's more reasonable for an entry, and you're applying the framework like appropriately, and because you just don't have that type 2 return at the 886 of this bat pattern yet. And that could take a long time, man. I mean, that could take forever, because this is the weekly chart we're looking at. But I've been here before. We've been here, obviously. All the stuff's here. But yeah, great reaction at the pattern completion zone of the bullish bat. That's it. But only a type 1. Am I getting pinged, dude? Okay. Okay, Egg, do it. Go. He said he's going short. Do you think, man? Double tap. Let's see here. NAC, yeah. Was I wrong? Northern Dynasty Minerals. Yeah, it was something like mining. Yeah, metal. Okay, yeah. All right, so it's... Oh my God, they've got earnings tomorrow, dude. I don't know how that's gonna go, so... An eternal loser near its bottom, I guess, maybe. This stuff like this, I mean, you look at it and it's like, cool. I just prefer to like put my money in something else. Here's your weekly chart, by the way. It's NAC trading at the same price as trading at October 2014. Same price a decade ago. Yeah, a little local higher low getting put in right there. There could be implications off of that. I mean, you saw a higher low right here before it went berserk. So if you want to play a higher low, by all means, man. But earnings tomorrow, and stop below 23.3 cents if you were going to mess with it. But yeah, it's at the bottom, man. It's at the basement. That's it. That's at all-time lows territory. Sure. There it is, man. Yep, 21.45 cents, whatever. The basement. Did you say anything about it? Kind of an M shape. You're talking about right here. On the daily, it'd probably be better. Kind of an M shape. Yeah, kind of. I mean, it is. But type 1 return only, right? So you were going to go buy it. I think a 618. Yeah, like a Gartley, 886 Gartley. Is that a type 1 and a type 2? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there's an M shape down here. For sure. you're on to that. I mean, certainly. And look, the higher low here. But man, it would be a blessing. Oh, bad earnings or good earnings, and it didn't matter, and it just gapped down, and then you ended up getting a more methodical, reasonable, and discernible type 2. A confirmation low would be wonderful, because then you're like closer to the entry stop loss territory where it's strategic and optimum, looking left. But up here, it's hard. How can you take action right now? You know, you can't really. You're up against resistance, earnings tomorrow, and it's only really kind of a type 1 return. But it's like, but can that be the type 1? I don't know. If it is, whatever, you move on. But you would prefer that if you could help it. Jelly, you want the type 2, and it's really obvious. Okay. Thanks, man. But yeah, you're on something. More than before, for the first time in a very, very long time. Like, when's the last time higher low more than before? It was back in 2016. It's only been lower lows always until late February. Okay. Keep your eye on it. All right. We'll come back at some point. Lend. Back to the crypto world. As Bitcoin on the new day is down $125. Basically at 0 now. Get wrecked, everybody. Can't believe you'd say that. Lend. Lend is in a situation where if it is above $112.59 long enough, the target is $170, 170. Currently trading above that level. That's it. There were better times, obviously. The M shape, close to support. Yeah, in an uptrend, the highest high, the highest low. It could put in a lower high and roll over and go to $94 and be the highest low again from the previous low. So again, the further you get away from like where there are no-brainer setups at the lows, you get up here, you're just flipping coins because the ranges are so large. I mean, what happens if this thing goes down to $95 and pivots there? You probably get stopped out, probably take on a crap load of losses and get stopped out, and it pivots and it makes the highest low and then runs again later. That's the issue, man. You're just up here. You're elevated. No pocket? What? What would I need a pocket for, dude? We're Lehman Brothers, bro. Yeah, I think 170 eventually if the trend remains up. You've just really kind of confirmed an uptrend. Because you had your lowest low. Then you had, like our first highs that are higher than these highs. And you just put in your first high or low. And then your first, second higher high. And now, maybe a higher low will get put in again. But Doge doing things. Is that fake news? No, it's up almost 2% on the new day. Maybe it's the Doge show. Benjamin, wish I had more for you. But you can't say, hey, I'm requesting lend in September. Well, this was all here. If you... I think this one said death or glory? Question mark. Was it? Yep, there it is. Death or glory. For many. There it was, right? Like literally, there it was, right? Death or glory, FTM, death or glory. And it ended up becoming glory. So there are definitely better times, to request assets, and this one's just up in an uptrend, but it's harder to well, how are we going to manage our risk here? It's
Can you take a look at 6J?
Above 112
Had
is
some
good.
great shorts play out, but thinking it's about time to flip. Bank of Japan recently announced rate hikes as well, first time in 17 years. Thanks, Mitch.
Mike S. Thank you. 6J. We can do it. We can do it, man. I forgot. Jonathan, doing okay, man? It's a little late in the evening, but you would sleep yet, man?
I like turtles.
All right, Jonathan. Thank you, dude. I've been chatting with the totals. Unfortunately, this 2.578 trillion level wasn't broken. Very close, though. I mean, it was stupidly close, right? You see it. I don't know, man. Maybe did they breach it right there? You see that high from May of 2021. Nope, they didn't. They did not. It was very, very close. Whew. But still, bullish and golden candle's nice on the daily. Up against it, man. They break that, straight back up.
Doge to BTC major breakout. You're welcome, guys.
You spelled "you're" wrong. Get wrecked. Thank you. Yeah. Momentum trades, you know, no longer value trades. Sure. Yep. Momentum and continuation trades. Yes. $6J. Japanese yen futures. Hey. Okay. Where are we at, man? We at all-time lows? We are. Oh my god, dude. Japanese yen futures, all-time lows. This looks like, yeah, you got an M shape, but your trend is so bad that when trends are this bad, you know, Scott Carney, you know, he went through, he like lived through the tech bubble popping, right? Where the trend was so bad that these M shapes like this would develop and they would just collapse. So what's good is, you know, resolution's coming. All right, so we're either about to have a good time, we're either about to go to jail, or we're about to be dead, okay? But either way, we're gonna have a real good time. The M shape type 2, but all-time lows. Garbage trend. I mean, I'll paint it for you, you know? I just, you know, be careful. It doesn't have any historical help, you know? Like UI, we identified that because it was all, and then Whirlpool, like the M shapes are completing, and they're completing above after testing those 10-year ago supports that support again. It's crazy, so much better. Here, you're by yourself, you're on your own. It's not even look. See, what you gotta love about harmonics are they are momentum killers. And if they're not extension patterns, they're just like bats or Gartleys, they are representing accumulation, 886 retraces from the previous low. This was 100%. So there is no indication that anyone is accumulating Japanese yen futures here. So the whole purpose of the M shape, again, is to like represent and help us identify bottoms, but 100%, man. And what's the most recent discernible event? Really, it's kind of like your lowest high of the entire downtrend. And I'm not talking this one, I'm talking this one. So I'm all about harmonics, but I am very suspicious of 6J1 exclamation point. Can't say you can't. I mean, you could manage your risk here, but I just almost feels like you might be getting stopped out if you have your stop loss set up at 65,915. We'll see though, right? I'm not acting like I know. You could manage your risk. You could enter, you could set up a stop loss, you could let this thing run. Well, you could let it ride, see what happens. But you are not anywhere but at the lowest price in human history. Sheesh. Does that make sense? Mike, thank you, dude. Vara. Oh my God. Chat. Well. Here we are. Jesus chimes and hype in the chat for Vara trading at its highest price since December 12th. Up 11+% on the new day and heading to the first target of the trade setup. This trade setup was posted 4 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. First target. Let me pull it up. Oh, I already got it, man. Like, what the? Unreal. The dream. The dream. You can't make this up. It's a framework. It's rigid. Hidden bullish divergence on the second low, the higher low than the first low. Second low, defending a candle high close right there. You can't see it because of the harmonic fib number, but the entry was there. It was there, dude. It was live on stream. And then it's even higher. It's like right here. Have your alert set up at 14.388 cents. Because when you hear the beep, it will be the first target. What a freaking trade, man. And it was on Coinbase too. But you know, you still got to understand, like, perfect framework. It's amazing. You go to high, it was amazing. Then you go to big time. Still verdict out. It did not fare well in the Bitcoin correction. Crapped out. That's what I mean, it's nothing certain, man. Still have to go in with no expectations. It's up, so this is up 60% now in 5 days. My God. Okay. Anything else up on the new day? Been live now for 1.5 hours. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button, that bullet sub. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Dogecoin on the new day. It started, but you could imagine there's going to be a wick down no matter what it does. It's not going to be like that. Bitcoin Cash up on the new day. You know, again, in no man's land, you're waiting for 637, 648 up there. And other than that, meh. No, I don't watch NBA. Why would I ever do that? No. What's up, Mojeepin dude?
Mojeepin super chatted $49.99. $49.99 from Mojeepin. Velo USD on Coinbase went crazy today.
We can look at it. Velo. We'll go right now. Well, I mean, you know, it's just kind of like, I don't really look at, you know, unless you request it. Look, 1 and 2, like, confirm bottom and then gone. It was similar-ish to Bitcoin Cash. You had 1 and then you had 2. And then you had days to figure out and see and identify that they were confirming a bottom. And then look at that run. Yeah, it's all hindsight now. But again, Mojeepin, you're not requesting this 4 days ago. You're requesting it today, and it's like, cool. I mean, I really appreciate the $50 super chat, man. That's like unreal. Thank you, dude. I just don't know what I can do here. You know, I'm going to look at it, and we're all going to be like, ooh, and awe. You were in yesterday, Boom, man. Hopefully you're in 3 days before that too. If you got in 18, I don't really, what's your plan, dude? What's the trading plan? You got in at 18, you were kind of FOMOing. You were kind of like risking. Like, I mean, you were just breakout buying with no confirmation. And you got lucky, right? That coin that you were flipping, for real, the coin you were flipping landed on tails. Tails never fails. And you were successful this time, but you don't want to play the numbers game. Flipping coins, Mojipin. You don't want to do that. Playing the numbers game, you want a weighted coin. Greater than 50% chance of a particular outcome. And you get that from identifying patterns, structures, bullish backtest, spring backtest, price action, divergencies in congregation with those other variables. Okay, very nice. Are we Coolio? When's Bama tip off? Soon, right? Remember, chat, remember, Bitcoin, break, hook, and go, confirmed. It could fail. Confirmations fail. But I'm just telling you, the strongest form of confirmation has occurred. It's 3 candles. And on the daily, it's really significant. Even with a break, hook, and go being confirmed, and I'm telling you about it, I still don't know if it's actually gonna play out. But I am telling you it just occurred an hour ago. 9:39. Dang, man, another like 40 minutes. Wow. No, I just, like, you know, we don't know, but that's what it's tough, man. Like you're asking, like, hey, probably one of the most important assets in the world we're looking at, one of the best performers in the world, and we, you know, like, it's just like every other chart though. When we're trying to size it up for a trade or have an edge or something, and I think a break, hook, and go is like a blessing, and it's not just a random break, hook, and go. Oh, it's down here at 63. No, it's going off of the cycle tip top. That's what's so special about it, I think. But again, you know, other people are gonna be like, hey, sign up for my course. I'm just gonna say double top. Everything's a double top. I'm going short on everything, and it doesn't matter how good the trend is. I'm just going short. I'm gonna take profit on the way up. Apparently, you can do that when you short. I'm going short and long at the same time, dude. Yeah. I think we know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Who I'm talking about, whatever. So it's like patience, and your dreams will probably come true. Finite supply, inelastic supply, unprecedented institutional demand. People, like the normies, will catch on, and they'll be priced out, of course, for a single Bitcoin, but they will want some Bitcoin. They'll want a piece of Bitcoin. Just wait, man. Once these psychological levels get taken out, man, eventually you will run out of like supply. Like, you know, like Grayscale's selling. They've been selling and selling. They'll stop selling. The selling will subside, and all this suppression right here, like what we're seeing, the Rudy Poo, it'll break. We'll get a God candle. The Hey Song will return. The dev's doing something. And it was, all right, listen to this. This is crazy. It was the hype of the mania last year, okay? I got an email from somebody. I can't even remember. I'll have to look it up and get back with you. But they were like, hey, man, do you want to join us in New York for a big party? It's we're inviting all these influencers from YouTube, whatever, in the space to join for the party in New York when Bitcoin hits 100K. And I responded, I'm like, sure, dude. Sure. Of course. And it's like, here we are at $70,000 back testing the old all-time high of support. And it's like, I might be going to New York again soon. And you can't even believe it. But yeah, just these are good times. Let's go to GBDC real quick. Look at it. Excuse me. Oof. Just hanging out. It's up 3% today, 3.244%. What is it off of its all-time highs? I'll just leave it up, whatever. GBDC is 3.62% off of its all-time highs. That you understand. It was up 3.2% today. What if it just has another day today like it did yesterday, or like, come Monday or this weekend? It won't move till Monday because Good Friday. Market's closed right tomorrow, but Bitcoin spot price is in striking distance of all-time highs. They could be in 24 hours from now if those bids come in. You got the strongest form of confirmation known to man on charts. It just was confirmed an hour ago, so that's good. All right. I think we're good, man. I think we're good. It's a good stream once we got it going again. Sorry about the internet. I don't know. I'll get that figured out eventually. Get off this Wi-Fi. So let's see if Vara can get to the first target of the trade setup by Saturday, by the weekend. Because it's been fast. Remember, it's up 60% in like 5 days. Incredible. So thank you all for coming out. Like, support, all of it, everything in between. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub on the way out. And just remember, striking distance of all-time highs. The Hey song is on deck. Be ready. Have your notifications set up in the Discord for when I randomly go live at midnight or 3 a.m. because all-time highs. I'll be back. Until next time, respect the T.A. Also roll tide.
Love, so deep in love.
Oh my God. The song sounded good, and then the lady starts screaming.
We fell in love, so deep in love. so deep in love. We fell in love, 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 so deep in love.
robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
I don't know, sir.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.